True freedom starts the moment you refuse to trade your peace of mind for a paycheck. Consider that for a moment. How many people wake up anxious about money, burdened by bills, or quietly fear what might happen if their income suddenly stops? Perhaps you've felt that weight yourself. The constant pressure to keep up with expenses, escape debt, or simply survive drains your energy and steals your focus. But here's a truth to hold on to. Financial freedom isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's something anyone can achieve with steady, intentional steps. This journey is about reclaiming control over your money instead of allowing money to control you. It's about building a clear vision, practicing unwavering discipline, and making choices that truly align with what matters most in your life. Before you write budgets, learn investment strategies, or put aside your first savings, you must first get crystal clear on what financial freedom means to you personally. Without this clarity, every effort will feel like motion without progress. What does your ideal financial freedom look like? Maybe it's a debt-free life, the ability to spend quality time with loved ones, owning a home outright, or traveling the world. Whatever it is, make it detailed and real, not a vague wish to be rich or be debt-free. Specific, measurable, and believable goals help your mind focus, sharpening your energy and guiding your daily decisions. Try this exercise. Find a quiet moment. Turn off distractions and write down answers to these questions. What does my life look like when I'm financially free? How much money do I need monthly to live that life? What would I do if I never had to trade my hours for a paycheck again? Who would I be able to support if I had more than enough? Emotional involvement is key here. Feel that peace, freedom, and security as if it's already yours. This clarity will infuse your mind with purpose, turning scattered efforts into focused progress. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and the financial freedom you want. It's not about punishment, but about making everyday decisions that consistently move you toward your goals. Many struggle not because they don't earn enough, but because they lack control over their spending. Discipline means living intentionally, not impulsively. Every small purchase, every subscription, every coffee adds up. So ask yourself, does this choice bring me closer to freedom or push me further from it? Set simple rules. Save a portion of your income first. Avoid buying on credit unless it can be paid off monthly. And prioritize long-term security over short-term pleasure. Discipline, like a muscle, strengthens with practice. Initially, saying no feels uncomfortable, but every successful decision builds your confidence. Over time, discipline becomes second nature, freeing you from the pull of impulse buying. Creating systems can make discipline easier. Automate savings, categorize your spending so you know exactly where your money goes, and track your expenses honestly. Awareness creates accountability, and accountability breeds consistent, disciplined action. Most importantly, align your discipline with your values. If family matters most, budget for meaningful experiences. If learning is key, invest in books or courses. Discipline isn't about deprivation, it's about saying yes to what matters most. Savings that change your life aren't built in huge occasional leaps, but through small, automatic habits that happen behind the scenes. When you automate your savings, you remove the need for constant reliance on willpower, which is limited. Instead of spending first and saving what's left, save first before you get a chance to spend. Set up automatic transfers to your savings or investment accounts. Over time, this habit allows your savings to grow quietly and steadily, removing stress and building confidence about your future. This shift doesn't just grow your bank balance, it lightens your mental load. You can focus on your passions, your work, and your family, knowing your financial foundation is being taken care of, even while you sleep. Start simple. Choose a realistic amount and consistently save it. The power of compound savings will surprise you over months and years. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you're prepared is priceless. Financial freedom isn't about luck or flashy windfalls. It's a gradual process built one intentional choice at a time. It begins with a clear vision that fuels your motivation, followed by steady discipline that guides your daily decisions, and is supported by automatic habits that grow your savings effortlessly. Pause now and ask yourself, if money was no longer your master, what would you do tomorrow? Would you spend more time with those you love? Would you focus on your health? Or finally pursue those dreams shelved long ago? Financial freedom is not just about numbers, it's about peace, purpose, and the legacy you wish to leave. So make your vision personal, write it down, revisit it often, and build habits that honor that vision. With clarity, discipline, and consistent saving, nothing can stop you from creating the freedom you deserve. Your journey to true freedom starts today. Don't wait until you think you can save a big amount. Start with something small, an amount you won't even miss, like 5% of your income. The exact number matters less than making it consistent. Over time, you can increase it, but the key is simply to begin. The biggest mistake is relying on willpower to manually save each time. If you have to move money yourself, you'll eventually skip it. Instead, set up an automatic transfer from your paycheck or checking account to a separate savings or investment account. This money moves out before you even see it, out of sight, out of temptation, and over time, that account becomes your protective shield. Automatic saving works because it embraces the principle of pay yourself first. Most people pay bills and lifestyle expenses before saving, hoping something is left over. But if you save first, you guarantee steady progress. This habit builds self-respect because it says, I value my future enough to secure it before anything else. Give your savings a purpose. Don't just let money sit without meaning. Maybe it's an emergency fund shielding you from surprises or a dream trip waiting in the future. Purpose fuels commitment. When you know why you're saving, it no longer feels like a chore. It becomes a meaningful step forward. Protect your savings from easy access. If the money's too easy to withdraw, impulse spending will erode it. Open a separate account, even at a different bank, making withdrawals harder. That little distance builds a barrier between impulse and action. Over time, your savings grow untouched, and you'll feel proud of the discipline you've quietly built. Here's the remarkable part. Once saving becomes automatic, you stop feeling the loss. At first, your paycheck might feel smaller, your budget tighter, but within weeks, you adapt. What once felt like sacrifice becomes normal, and the habit sticks without struggle. You've trained your mind to build wealth almost effortlessly. Celebrate your progress regularly, monthly or quarterly. No matter how small it seems, acknowledging growth creates positive reinforcement. Your brain links saving with reward, making the habit even stronger. These small wins multiply over time and drive you to save even more. Many believe they can't save because their income is too low. But saving isn't about how much you earn, it's about priorities. Even tiny amounts, saved automatically, grow into something significant over time. Once the habit is alive, the amount can increase as your income grows. There's also a deep emotional benefit. Having money saved changes how you carry yourself. You hold your head higher, walk with more confidence. You aren't helpless in the face of emergencies or unexpected bills. You have breathing room, which reduces stress and grants you the freedom to choose from strength, not fear. Automatic saving is not just financial, it's psychological. Seeing your savings grow motivates better spending choices and sparks curiosity. How can I save more? How can I invest smarter? This one step unlocks a chain of positive financial behaviors that build your whole future. Tie your saving to milestones. Reward yourself gently when you hit your first $1,000, then $5,000 and beyond. These milestones build belief and fuel your consistency. Increase your saving rates automatically as your income rises. If you get a raise, push your savings percentage up before increasing spending. This way, you won't miss the extra money, and your future grows faster without feeling deprived. Ultimately, saving isn't something you do. It becomes part of who you are. When people describe you, they might say they're disciplined, they're secure. That identity creates pride, and pride locks the habit in place. Remember, the power of automatic saving isn't just the money, it's the control and freedom it brings. Freedom to cover emergencies without panic. Freedom to say no to work or expenses that drain you. Freedom to seize opportunities the moment they appear. Freedom to sleep peacefully knowing you are safe. The sooner you start, the greater the impact. Every month you delay is a month lost forever. Small amounts saved today beat larger amounts saved years from now. Compound growth rewards those who start early. Even starting late can change your life. Automatic saving is one of the simplest, most effective steps to financial freedom. It requires a decision today, a system for tomorrow, and a commitment for life. Build this habit, and one day you'll look back and see your money growing silently while you lived your life wisely. Money is not just numbers on a page. It is deeply connected to our sense of identity, self-worth, and security. That's why financial setbacks can hurt so profoundly. They shake how we see ourselves and make us question our value. But resilience teaches us an important truth. A financial loss or struggle does not define who you are. Losing money doesn't make you a failure. Being in debt doesn't make you hopeless. These are challenges, not labels. When you can separate your identity from your financial ups and downs, you reclaim the power to act without shame or fear holding you back. Fear often tells us we are alone in our struggles, but resilience grows when we realize millions face the same fears and overcome them. Learning from their journeys offers proof that you can do the same, facing fear and moving forward anyway. A key tool for resilience is focusing on what you can control. While many financial things are uncertain, markets fluctuate, emergencies arise, jobs change, there are always choices you have power over. How much you save, how consistently you invest, how carefully you budget, and how often you educate yourself are all within your control. Concentrating on these actions reduces the grip of fear and builds your confidence to handle whatever comes. Visualizing your future beyond fear also strengthens resilience. Picture yourself free from debt, confident in your savings, and independent through investments. Feel the relief and strength of that reality. The clearer and more emotional your connection to your future self, the stronger your resilience becomes today. Patience is essential here. Money progress usually takes time. Debt payoff and investment growth don't happen overnight. Fear urges quick results, but resilience means steady commitment no matter how long it takes. This calm, steady progress creates peace because you know you can face challenges without falling apart. You stop panicking at bills or economic news, responding instead with calm and steady action. That calmness is true freedom. So name your money fears honestly, write them down, acknowledge them, and commit to one small, steady action this week that addresses them. Whether it's reviewing your expenses, setting up an automatic savings transfer, or calling about a bill you've avoided, every step weakens fear's hold and builds your strength. Resilience grows action by action, turning fear into fuel. Over time, facing money with courage becomes part of who you are, and no fear can stop you from achieving financial freedom. This script part can be incorporated into a larger motivational speech with smooth pacing and a calming tone. Let me know if you want the next sections about multiple income sources or mindful spending rephrased next. Here is a carefully rephrased, calm, and motivational script section for the portion about money, identity, and resilience, designed for effective YouTube voiceover pacing and delivery. Money is far more than just a number. It is woven into how we see ourselves, our worth, and how safe we feel. That's why financial setbacks feel so painful. They challenge who we believe we are. But resilience reminds us of a vital truth. A financial slip-up does not define you. Losing money doesn't mean failure. Being in debt doesn't mean hopelessness. These are situations, not identities. When you learn to separate your sense of self from your financial struggles, you gain freedom to act without shame holding you back. Fear tries to isolate you, whispering that you're alone. But resilience grows when you realize that millions share your fears and many have overcome them. Learn from their stories. Their courage proves that you can face fear and move forward. Focus your energy on what you can control. Money involves many uncertainties. Markets rise and fall. Emergencies happen. Employment shifts, but you always control your choices. How much you save, how steadily you invest, how well you budget, how often you learn. Concentrating on these actions shrinks fear's power and builds your confidence. Visualize your life beyond fear. See yourself debt-free, secure in savings, independent through your investments. Feel that reality deeply. The stronger your connection to this future self, the more strength and calm you create right now. Fear becomes temporary and your vision permanent. Patience is your ally. Financial progress takes time. Paying debts and growing investments don't happen overnight. Fear pushes for quick fixes. Resilience commits to steady progress, whatever the pace. This steady approach builds peace. You stop panicking at each bill or scary news and respond with calm and steady action. That calm is true freedom. Take a moment to identify your money fears. Write them down and face them. Then commit to one steady step this week, whether it's reviewing expenses, setting automatic savings, or tackling a missed bill. Each action weakens fear's grip and builds resilience. This habit of steady progress transforms fear into fuel. Over time, courage in money matters becomes who you are. No fear can stop your path to financial freedom.